Wow. Hey, bar passers. This video is all about what to do when frustration around the bar exam is on the rise. So maybe you're not seeing improvement in your study sessions over time. Maybe you are angry and frustrated and tired because you've tried so hard to pass the bar exam, but still haven't. Or maybe you're just getting angry and resentful by pushing off your studies, ignoring family members or friends who try to talk to you, avoiding the job search, like your anger and your resentment is showing out in that way. This is some ways to know that you're over it, right? You're angry. Frustration is rising around the bar. So if you're in a situation like this video is going to help you so much, all right? So what I would love for you to do if you're watching me right now, live or on the replay, is to give me a hint that you're here by tapping the heart button under this video and let me know where you're watching from. Interact with me in the comments. I love that so much. Thank you. So what to do when you're frustrated over the bar. I'm pulling this right out of the curriculum in my mentoring circle. So if you're joining our bar exam mentoring circle to get your bar prep mindset going and to get supported in your actual studies, you're going to learn so much because this and other topics we go deep on. But this here video is just a taste, just a little taster of what we've got going inside the bar exam mentoring circle if you're joining us there. So we're going to cover the following questions. What is frustration as it pertains to the bar? What does it look like? Why is frustration around the bar happening? How do you deal with it? What is the mindset mentor take on bar exam frustration? And finally, last but not least, for those of you who would like to learn more about being supported in either of our bar mindset programs, enrollment is open now. We already have members joining for these upcoming bar exam dates. So if this approach to bar mindset prep is calling to you, I invite you to look into our exploratory class, Reignite Bar Exam Confidence. I'll link it somewhere here. There we will explore your personal blocks to the bar exam. We'll help you come up with a plan of action and see if you can get any help enacting that plan through our bar exam mindset programs. So now, what is frustration as it pertains to the bar exam? Frustration, generally speaking, is a feeling of upset or annoyance that arises when you haven't been able to achieve something. And in your case, working towards passing the bar exam to obtain your license and be an attorney. So you've enacted a few solutions, but still aren't getting the results that you want. It's a funny play on word, but something is frustrating your progress towards your goal and you're left feeling unfulfilled. Got it. But then you start to focus on all that's not going well. And when you focus on that, you get more of that naturally. That's just how the brain works. Soon you may start to feel like nothing is going well. Now you feel yourself slipping mentally, right? Emotionally. If you felt this before, this is a safe space. You can let me know. You can reach out here and comment. You can even reach out by email. But if this is happening, it's important to face it head on and pay attention to this mounting frustration. Because if you don't, what ends up happening is you slip into overwhelm. Like you look at all the solutions that you can now try, but since none of the previous ones worked out, now you're gun shy. You don't know which one to focus on or if you should try them all. And since it's not humanly possible to try them all, now you get either one, frozen with indecision, or two, you half-heartedly pick out one or two of them and half-heartedly try them out, and then you get disappointed because anything done half-heartedly is not going to get you the results that you are really looking for. What happens with disappointment is now it slips into pessimism, right? And then it leads quickly to self-doubt and worry. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know what is wrong with me that is keeping me from getting this done. Maybe the right solution did come along and I tried it and it just didn't work. Ew, that feels awful. Let me stop using those words. And so you feel awful and doubtful And the fact is that this type of self-doubt looms over your bar exam attempts, and it does not bode well, because from then on, no matter what good solution you get, you won't believe that you can do it. You've already started to doubt yourself. And then your actions will fulfill your lack of belief. That's the sad part. Inside the mentoring circle, we talk a lot about how your mind and your beliefs affect your results. So many bar takers find their studies paying off better just by them paying attention to what we teach them about how to think. So ignoring frustration is a fast track road to hitting the wall when it comes to bar exam progress. You've got to address it, and we help you do that in the mentoring circle. So why does frustration come up around the bar? It is true fact that frustration is a direct result of having a desire and not seeing it develop according to plan. It's not happening as fast as you want or as easily as you had once thought it would. So when those things go wrong, when big things go wrong, especially like failing the bar exam the first time you take it, hitting you out of the blue, then you try to get things back under control, right? You try to look for what was wrong and try to fix it and enact some solutions. Eventually, you find that despite your best efforts, you can't get it back under control. And us lawyer types, we are control enthusiasts, right? This lack of control makes us feel unsafe. So for many of us, it becomes an issue of security to get control back over the situation, right? Security for what's happening now, that the time I'm investing now is going to pay off, and security for what am I going to do next year? Because us control enthusiasts, we like to have it all planned out, right? And we can't plan it out if we don't have a certainty on what's happening with the bar. So then this frustration that we have now about not being in control quickly degenerates into anger and even blaming others. Maybe you blame your bar review course, maybe you blame your mentors, maybe you blame your school. Sometimes, sadly, it degenerates as far as hopelessness. So what do we do about mounting frustration? Because it must be addressed. Well, I have 2 tips for you. 2 tips taken directly from the work that I do inside the bar exam mentoring circle and with my private coaching clients in Beat the Bar. But before we go into those tips, I want to ask you one more time, if you are watching this video live or on replay, please take a moment to tap the love button below. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and take a moment to let me know if this content is helpful to you. I appreciate when you can give back in this way, especially when it takes some effort, I won't lie, to come before you in this way to give you this valuable content for free. I love it when you kind of give back and interact with me and meet me here with your comments and your reactions and your engagement with this video. So just simply hit the heart button. And if you feel like it, let me know where you're watching from. If this is helpful to you, I'd love to receive that. So tip number 1. What we teach inside of our programs, the Bar Exam Mentoring Circle and Beat the Bar, about frustration is this direct response, tactical response type of a tip, okay? It will help you to get the frustration under control in the moment, Number 1, shift your attention to what is working. This may take some investigation. You may have to breathe yourself out of the frustration and take a moment to shift. But in doing so, you're going to help yourself greatly. This is exactly what you do when you get to shift your mind. I want you to pinpoint 3 things that have improved for you over your bar exam journey. Just 3 things. Write it down. Got it? Okay. Next, take a minute and think, and then write how you accomplished each of those 3 things. What happened that enabled those good things to occur? Write down an explanation for each of the 3 things. Once you have done that, bar passer, you will feel better because you will now have clarity. You will see good things are happening and you will see how they happen. This turns into a little bit of a roadmap on how to get more good things to happen. Doesn't that feel better already? My next tip for you, tip number 2, is to get even more clarity. Bar takers who don't know where they are going bar takers, let me repeat that. Bar takers who don't know where they are coming from have no idea where they're going or how to get there, right? So for this, you need clarity to find out where you are, where you want to go, how to get there. That's how we solve all problems. That's like the repeated formula, right? It seems counterintuitive, but in order for you to get this kind of clarity, you actually have to dive into the darkness. You have to dive into the darkness of what is not working and then find out why. So many people stop at just this exhaustive laundry list of what's not working. That is depressing, right? You have to start there, but you can't stop there. And we'll show you how to move your way through past that stage. But if you could find out why what's not working isn't working, you could then search for the solutions. So we guide you through this process of taking an inventory of what's not working and understanding why it's not working so that you can finally start crafting solutions for the situation, right? So that you can get yourself a roadmap to success. That's what we will help you work through. That's part of the work that we do in our programs. And for a limited time, we're doing this together with you in my free Reignite Bar Exam Confidence Masterclass. This is a guided masterclass that with this edition, I will be personally leading. Now, usually there's a nominal fee of $97 for a person to get on a call with me or one of our bar exam advisors and get this personal success roadmap. But for this edition of Reignite, you get to join completely free. Mind you, there's a time investment, right? I wanted to help as many people as possible. And to do that, we do this masterclass together, right? But it will take an investment of your time to join the call and to walk through this process of uncovering your personal blocks and uncovering why they're blocking you and then creating a plan to surmount them. It takes some time, maybe 60 to 90 minutes of your time. But if you've ever wasted time procrastinating on submitting your application to retake the bar, or you've ever been lost on what do I start studying now, in what order, what do I use, what do I throw away? If you've ever spent time Googling, how to fix your problem, then this 60 to 90 minutes is probably a wise investment of your time, wouldn't you say? In all transparency, at the end of Reignite, we will give you an opportunity, now that you're armed with your success plan, we will give you an opportunity to explore the different programs that we have available and to see if any of them might fit to help you to enact and follow through on your success plan. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, you're going to walk away with a plan on what to do to get yourself from point A to point B so that you can pass the bar exam. If you've been on the cusp of frustration and maybe into slipping into overwhelm, I highly encourage you to invest the 60 to 90 minutes on Reignite. Join us inside. We're here lovingly waiting to welcome you in, and we can't wait so much. We can't wait to help you. You can actually register for it right now. I'll post the link somewhere around here.